Right, Matthew Johnson, thanks for coming to see us this afternoon, Deep Blue Swimming. Obviously we're a few weeks after the Olympic trials now. How do you feel it went for yourself?
Not so good and so good. Obviously with the 400 IM, getting a bronze, that was totally out of the blue really, so that was a real achievement for me. But then I feel I could have gone a bit faster on the 1500 and the 200 fly, but all in all they've qualified for like juniors, so good, but the times are okay, but I wanted to like try achieve a second, 2 seconds faster, so
yeah.
A lot to work on for this year.
And you've obviously qualified for the European Juniors. How much are you looking forward to that then?
A lot really, because obviously being the first time, it's going to be an experience because I've never done it before. I've obviously achieved it, but I've been too young, so
yep.
It's going to be an experience to swim it, obviously against the best in Europe, so
yep.
See what they can have to offer against me.
Are you aware of the most medals from a British swimmer at European Juniors, the most decorated British?
No, as far as I'm aware, there's not been many people that's won the first time round, so I want to try and achieve hopefully 2 golds the first time round. Including relays, it's a big task, but
I mean,
step up to it.
A few years ago, the swimmer Stephanie Proud, you've probably heard of. Steph won 9 medals over the two years, 3 of them gold. Do you think that's something that over the 2 years that you can possibly break?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Obviously, it's a really hard target to set yourself, but if you can set your sights on it, then try and achieve it. So yeah, I'm going to go for it.
You've been in Sheffield now for a few years. You've worked under Lappin as well as Russ, Barber. How would you describe your relationship with the fellas?
Both of them's good, really. They're almost like father figure. You can just like talk to them whenever you want, really. You can have banter with them, but then you're a coach as well, so you can talk to them about football, anything that's just happened during the day. Say if you had a good day at school, go sit and talk to them. So yeah, it's a really good working relationship.
How important is that to you? I mean, you've swam for a couple of other clubs. You know, to have that kind of positive working relationship with the coaches. How important is that to you as an athlete? Very
important. Like you come in and then you know you've got someone there that you can talk to. So if anything's ever gone wrong, then you can go sit down with them and talk to them and discuss it. Feel open about it, so you can put your views across. They can talk to you about it. Say if they might have a wrong opinion, then you can talk about it and work something out. So it's good.
Good. What motivates you on a day-to-day basis? You know, what kind of training sets do you think are important to you, and how do you motivate yourself to do some of this?
With regards to motivation, it's just achieving the best that you can and try and be the best that you want to be. And it's like you've got to set goals in life, and obviously my goal is to try and win Olympic golds at Rio, so that's why I come into swimming, to try and achieve that. And with regards to sessions, I'm feeling the threshold, the big hard sessions really for me, with obviously being middle distance going on to long distance, it's those big IM sessions that really work for me. So for example, like the 10-400s, the 200s IM seem to work for me.
The old staple stuff,
the old hard nitty-gritty.
Yeah, good. What would you say is probably the hardest set that you've ever done?
The hardest set I've ever done has probably been New Year's Eve, when I just offered to do 10-800s IM by myself, and that took quite a while. While these boys got out of the pool, I was still swimming, and then you're thinking, should I really done it? But yeah, that or 10-400s, either one of them really.
Yeah, standard stuff. Good. You've mentioned Rio Olympics. I mean, what do you feel you need to work on between now and the trials in 4 years' time? And obviously you're already a senior medalist at Olympic trials, so you're maybe not too far away now, but what do you think is going to make that step from great junior to Olympic medalist?
There's quite a few, there's quite a lot of things really. My starts aren't so great, my turns aren't so great. Then hopefully as you get older, the basic speed comes with just becoming older, becoming more powerful, but it's the technical things that make the difference. So your upper waters, your starts, your turns, that 0.2 adds up. So say over like 3 turns, that's 0.6 there. I had to do my maths there, but there's 0.6 there, so all that adds up because Olympic goals are won by 0.01, 0.02, so it's all beneficial in the end.
Well, yeah, I've personally seen your career from being around 10, 11 years old through to where you are now, and watched with great interest. What would you say to people that have described you as being Britain's potential Michael Phelps?
Obviously there's a lot to live up to be on the same comparison as Michael Phelps, but hopefully I can achieve it, and hopefully one day if I ever got the chance to race him, then I'll race him and give it an all. So if I do get to race him, then I'll give him a good shot at him.
Good. Just finally, before we wrap up, then what kind of things do you do when you're not at the pool? What do you do to relax when you get away from training?
We've been boys, we're just foolish really. We have a good laugh, we have a good banter. We get together every so often, go to the cinemas, go out to Nando's, etc. We're just like, being previous said, we just put pranks on each other, so that's how it is. But then when it gets down to doing the hard work, we support each other and get down to the hard work, and then when it comes out the weekends, then it's like more or less playtime for us.
Yeah. No, that's great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much.